Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lily, cut that down, please. Cut
Turn
it
it
down.
down, please. Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday.
Um, yeah.
That's all you had was
why she like
yeah.
as soon as we start, man, that thing just loud as I don't know
She was
what.
like, turn it
And
up to
she still and she
100%.
still ain't cut it
I know. Lily, turn the volume down. Turn the sound down.
down. Welcome to another episode of the Love Brew Podcast. I'm your host, Tommy
You
T,
go.
and Quiet's leaving the building. And
You hear that?
Artika is here with me this morning.
Okay. I don't know where Blue is.
Um, yeah, man, this was
Go
Thanksgiving
look in the
week,
den. Go look in the den.
and we made it through Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Apparently, I am now
Good morning, Sharon. Good
a
morning,
plate
Narette.
holder.
You was early this morning, Narette.
Yeah, you are.
Good morning, Crystal.
Yes,
Veronica, good
Veronica,
morning.
our Thanksgiving was nice.
My mom came down. I was able to tell her happy birthday.
Your mama had all her grandkids in one house.
She did. She did. And we sat up and watched Miss Pat. I don't
Okay.
know where Blue is.
I thought it was in the den.
I don't know.
We watched Miss Pat settles it.
Yeah.
Because Miss Pat got more than one show.
Oh, she does? Turn that
She
light
has
on.
a sitcom.
Turn that light on when you come back or something. Anyway, um, yeah, so Thanksgiving was good, man. I do have to say that the food was magnificent, man. If I want to pat myself on the back uh one time, I will. But the only thing about it is it's like my macaroni and cheese. I'm still work that's a still work in progress for me because I just learned how to make macaroni and cheese about a year or two ago. Not a spoonful. But my macaroni and cheese, man, it just wasn't I ain't have enough salt in it. And I'm still kind of shaky with that.
Try not to add too much salt because it's partial.
Nah, I'm just trying to like you can oversalt things easily.
I know. Remember that time I let Lily salt the noodles?
Yeah.
I don't
Them
remember what
them
I was making.
man, them noodles were so salty. Bruh, what's wrong, man?
He told me it's not working and he said it's okay.
Go
I
over
got
there. I
it.
don't want you to sit in my lap. But Sharon had already had some Thanksgiving.
What's
Yeah.
your go-to Thanksgiving leftover? I don't have one. Well, I guess dressing would be what I always have to have some dressing on my plate.
Yeah.
My mom's go-to for Thanksgiving and for Christmas is sweet potato pie and ham. That's what she eats for breakfast.
Oh yeah. Mine is just everything.
You don't have to have one particular thing on your
Nah,
plate.
I'm gonna just fix everything until everything is gone.
Accent gives it flavor too, so you don't have to use so much salt.
Yeah.
I don't think we have ever bought accent.
Oh, that's a seasoning.
Yeah.
I
You was
thought
just
she.
saying, yeah.
I thought she was talking about my accent.
No, there's
I
a
am
seasoning
stupid.
called accent.
They're saying, you know how my accent can give it some flavor, so you don't have to. Okay, whatever. You
I
ain't
can
feeling
see
me.
where you were trying to
You
go
ain't
with it,
feeling me. You ain't feeling
but
me.
no, it wasn't gonna happen today.
What's the difference between stuffing and dressing?
Um, stuffing gets stuffed allegedly,
Yeah,
but then they be making stovetop stuffing.
yeah.
I don't know,
I don't
honestly.
know.
I know that
What's better?
when people say they making stuffing, I be like, don't worry about it. I'll make
I immediately turned that into a
it.
racist thing.
No, I just be like, don't worry about it. Cause who said that? Kristen. The year that Dana made us some macaroni and cheese.
Oh
She was
yeah,
like, I can make stuff, and I was like, if you calling this stuff in, don't worry about
yeah.
it. Don't worry about it. I'll make it.
Yeah.
What else you got?
I'm good.
I was like, what else you got?
Yeah, man. We had a good time though, man. Hanging out with my mom, my sister, my niece did my daughter's hair.
Yeah. And then it was like not even 5 minutes after your mom left, my sister showed up. The stuff and I have cornbread. I don't know. So
I have no
I have
clue.
a cousin who is married to a man of the other persuasion. His family says cornbread dressing, and I was like, "What else you make dressing with?" And so I maybe that's the difference.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I
I've
don't,
never made stuffing, so I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I ain't never made dressing,
You see
so
his hands? He
but,
was
yeah. I never made dressing, so I don't really know myself.
yeah. I think I went a little heavy on the sage this time.
Did you?
I think so, but it was cool because I let Lily help me sprinkle the sage, and that was
Mm-hmm.
mistake number one.
Sprinkle me, man.
But Lily did such a great job with prep this year. She helped me peel carrots. We still have all of our fingers and the skin attached. She helped me pick greens. And what else did she help me do?
I don't know.
Oh, she crumbled the cornbread for the
What she
dressing.
helped me with?
What?
I don't know.
She looking at me like,
No,
don't be talking about me.
but she's real helpful though. She tried to be.
Yeah, she was helpful this time. Like I was able to get the cornbread crumbled. I was able to get half the carrots peeled because she only peeled one side of the carrot, but
Yeah.
whatever.
you
And
don't. You want to know something? We failed on miserably this week.
what?
Potty training,
Yep. We were supposed to get quad ready to go because everybody was home.
man. But this brother here, he is so against whatever. He was
Stubborn.
like, man, this dude. We'll sit him on the potty every 30 minutes.
For 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes, he'll get up off the potty, and
You gotta turn this down, bro.
within the 30 minutes of him not being on the potty, he pees. I was like, bruh. And one day, I sat him on the potty for an hour, gave him like just was like, sit down, gave him his tablet, had the TV going. Lily was down there cheering him on, and he never peed in the potty. At one point, he got up and walked off, pants down, just swinging.
But we went through 4 or 5 pairs of underwear that day that he
Oh
just
man, we
peed
went through
in.
because we had the training draws,
Not
and
training draws.
so we put him on them draws, and this man peed in 4 pairs, and I said, "Well, I'm pulling him on a pull up, and because if he pee in another pair of pants, I'm gonna be mad." So I was like, "He ain't ready for training draws yet."
No, he we had some rough times. I'm gonna try to see what I can do this week again.
Yeah,
Since
but
it'll just be me and him at home.
man, it was pretty cool, man, with the kids being at home, everybody being at home. Me like working from home all week and stuff like that. Nah, I was off. Nah, yeah, I worked
Mm-mm.
two
The
days.
2 days that you were at work, you were at home.
Ugh, I ain't did nothing. Though. I ain't worked out. Only thing I did was eat. And I told my nutritionist, yeah, it's gonna be a rough week for me on nutrition. She said, I know.
She probably like everybody says this when they're honest with themselves.
Yeah, yeah. I came into it. I was like, I'm trying to do real good last week, but this week, yeah, everything's going out the window. He's young yet. Man, he gotta get it though.
Yeah, somebody got to get it, or
'Cause-
we gonna
But
be driven crazy.
but he seemed like it's we're taking a different approach than we did with Lily because I feel like with Lily we started too early because we started and then we stopped because it was like
She wasn't catching on.
she wasn't catching on at all. Like we tried for like a month and it was like not hitting her. But then like the second time we tried it, she started to get it. With him, it's like before, like reason why we was like, yeah, he might be ready because he'll tell us when he poop. He'll
And
tell
he
us.
has peed in the potty before.
I think that was just by mistake.
It doesn't matter. He's peed in the potty before.
Yeah. But
He's peed in the potty more than once before.
he'll tell us basically by bagging it up on our leg and be like diaper.
No, he told me booty dirty.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, man, it's time for you to learn how to, you know, Do it in the pot. The thing that
Do it like
I'm
it's your b-day.
I'm concerned about is he the aim, because you gotta aim that thing, man.
Nah, I'm not expecting him to have any level of aim.
And the problem is, man, you never truly get your aim right.
Don't tell nobody else
I remember one time I dropped it by mistake.
What is wrong with you?
I did.
What is wrong
We
with
was
you?
talking about peeing.
No, I'm talking about you dropping it. What is wrong with you?
I don't know what was going on that day, and I just was like, just fell out my hand.
Oh
Like,
my
oops.
goodness.
but the funny part is I had to come out the bathroom. House full of people. Please up my mama out. How you explain this?
I don't know how you explain it. Anywho,
Yeah,
um,
completely got sidetracked.
I have to say I don't know what you trying to start with on your list, but
Oh, I didn't even look at the list.
oh, okay.
It was just straight from the head. um, Not with that though. And one of my main stories. Um, Today is Small Business Saturday. Just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. Yesterday was the real Black Friday.
We went to 4 stores.
It wasn't bad though.
Yeah, because everybody's buying stuff online. And we didn't technically go to those 4 stores looking for Black Friday things. Um, no, we went to 5 stores. One of the one of the things we were looking for was something to go on top of our tree. Um,
Yeah, because we put the tree up Thanksgiving night.
yeah, we had a an angel in past years.
That's not gonna be a good game though. Ohio State is gonna blow Michigan out the water.
I see the star lily. Um,
The best game that I think is gonna happen, surprisingly, was yesterday.
the
Georgia
Georgia.
and
That was
Georgia
8
Tech.
overtimes,
Eight
right?
overtimes, and I sat there and fell asleep through all 8 of them.
I woke up
Woke
like
up,
actually I literally
woke
not
up.
woke up.
Georgia was running this a 2-point conversion.
I looked at my phone and it was like a delay because I had gotten a notification that they had won, but it was still saying that there was time on the clock in the 8th overtime.
Sharon, if Ohio State loses today, first off, it's gonna surprise me. Secondly, they should not even be in the top 25.
Why you say
Michigan
that?
is trash this year. But I mean, like it might be a good game because it's a rivalry game. But I don't expect Michigan to win that game at all. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
What
Go
was I
ahead.
saying?
You saying something about something?
Oh, we went to go find an angel. So we went to Marshall's, we went to Target, we went to At Home. We found a star that we liked at Target, but they didn't have it in stock. It was just
Mm-hmm.
on the display. We went to At Home, and apparently reading is fundamental, and I didn't do it. We bought a star, but the star is battery operated. I was like, nah, dog, we need something to plug in. So, yeah, we'll show them a star later, Lily. Um, so I gotta still go find a star that plugs in because what I'm not about to do is be turning this battery operated star on and off every day because I have the lights on the timer. I just need everything to be on the timer. But I don't know where this cough coming from. Um, what else did we go out looking for?
Um, Christmas gifts.
I didn't go out looking for Christmas
Now,
gifts.
like trying to find something for the little ones, and I can't.
Tommy's feeling miserably apparently.
Yeah,
He's used to this is what we bought the kids.
huh?
You're used to me saying this is what we
Yeah,
bought.
yeah.
And this year he's decided he wants to join in.
Nah, because it's like this year, um, I had my sights set on a BIKE
Mm-hmm.
and a SWITCH.
Okay.
And the only reason I was had my sights on the SWITCH
She about to go write down these letters to try to see if she can figure it out.
is because let me tell you how green Artica is, man. So Artica has a SWITCH. that's in the it's actually put up. Ain't been played in years.
What's Tabitha Brown say? That's my business.
I said, man, let your daughter have it. We buy a game and stuff like that. She said no. I was like, oh my God. You don't even play it.
I said what I said.
Dang. You don't even play it.
I don't really want her to have one, so there's that.
Nah, it wasn't Black Friday. I think it wasn't as big, in which I like. The one thing I can really appreciate about the stores this year was that they were closed on Thanksgiving. But Black
We've
Friday
been that way
yesterday,
since 2020.
I ain't never paid attention to this year. Yesterday was they had it wasn't anything new. Like all the sales been running. Good morning, Hava. All the
Morning.
sales been running like all
Since
month.
November 1st.
Yeah. So because it wasn't truly anything, like you had some things like their doorbusters, but that I wasn't waking up to get a doorbuster. But it's like the stuff that you had been looking at, you've been looking at the price and you saw that the price this is about as good as it's gonna get.
Hmm.
Um, so you already bought it, but you ordered it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the thing that I've learned now because I don't have a truck is sometimes it's easier to order things and get it shipped than it is to go to the store and pick it up because now you're concerned about if it does it fit, how am I going to get it from point A to point B and all this and all that. But then you order it, they just bring it right to your door. Some put it inside your house.
Yeah. I because there's always a kid with me when I go to the store for the most part. It's the stores that I will be shopping for gifts from.
Yeah,
I've gotten to the point where Target just buy everything from them. And especially because they have the free 2-day shipping because you have a red card.
yeah.
It's like, all right, just
Man, the funny
go
part
ahead.
is, man, what really made me think about it was when we went to Home Depot and bought them doors,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Man, can y'all deliver this?" And again, it's why you gotta be nice to people, man, and talk to people. Can y'all deliver this for free?
And he waved it.
And he got it. He figured something out. And I was like, all right then. And the only thing I had to do was pay for the doors. And
Mhm.
it came like it was Saturday. It came on Monday. I wasn't planning on doing anything with it that Saturday anyway. And so I got 3 doors delivered.
Look, shout out to Gary and Ty.
Yeah.
I hope I see Gary today.
Oh yeah.
He popcorn man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's funny. But it's I mean and I think that's a good way to do it. Yeah, if you want people to come out, on Black Friday, you do have to do something special, but I think yesterday was perfectly fine.
There are always going to be people that are out. And I think one of the things that you have to think about is stores are inherently busy on the weekends anyway.
Hmm.
Friday is just weekend junior,
Yeah.
and everybody was off work for the most part. So that's why the stores were so packed. But nobody was in there getting anything. Like we walked past tons of people that didn't have anything remotely resembling Christmas
Hmm.
in their carts. They was just out to be out.
Yeah.
Like the two things that I bought allergy medicine and razors
Hmm.
and came out of Target because we couldn't get the one thing that I went to Target for,
Yeah.
which has been a drag for
Mhm.
me. I have never, like, in all my years of paying attention to like Christmas sales and stuff like that, Target had 0 Christmas trees in the store the week of Thanksgiving. Like, cause we went to Target, what was that, like Monday?
Yeah.
And we went to Target Monday and then we were back in there again on Friday. Neither day did they have Christmas trees. And
Hmm.
I was like, this is when all the Grinches tell us you can start decorating for Christmas.
Hmm.
Because people be like, Thanksgiving need love too. I don't know what they be looking for.
I don't need to. As long as you cook, man, you good to go.
Yeah. But they didn't have anything in the store. And I was like, so we just can't buy no trees.
That's funny, man. We should have recorded us. in looking for a tree because I keep thinking about vlogmas, and I'm really gonna. And I know, man. I be sitting on here telling people, "Hey, we're working on this, we're working on
We
that,"
ain't
and I
working on
never get it.
vloggers.
Like we're working on it, but I'm always working on it. But it'd be like, man, if I can just stop time, do stuff, and then start time again, that'd be perfect for it. But time never stops. But I was like, I thought about it yesterday. I was like, man, I really want to do vlogmas because it's a challenge.
Mhm,
And the challenge is to put out content every day.
mhm,
And that for me has been difficult, just because it's like things that happen, my mind goes, I'm like got other things that I want to do. But honestly, man, the funnest part about certain things is doing it and then recording it, watching it later.
mhm.
Like I could have did this better or I could have did that better. It's like watching film.
Yeah.
So
I
this year, huh?
I be struggling to record things,
Nah, I
and
record everything.
I don't even get to the editing part because I struggle to record it because I be thinking I could do this so much faster if I wasn't trying to record it.
Yeah.
That's the issue that I had with the garden, which got a video idea. So no, we do not have a real Christmas tree. Fireman's daughter, and he's giving me too many horror stories of people's houses catching on fire because of a dried out Christmas tree. And so, nah.
Hmm. But do you wet a Christmas tree? Like, do you
You
sit it
water it.
in water?
Yeah, you have to water
Oh,
it.
okay. Like I don't know, man. It's
I got this tree the day after Christmas 2014, I think. And we've been using this tree since then.
yeah.
The only issue that I have with this tree is it's starting to show its age with like us seeing like holes in the tree. And it wasn't an expensive tree when I got it, but I also got it half off. That was part of why I got it.
Hmm.
Um, and I do want another tree, but apparently I ain't gonna be able to buy one unless I go buy it like in July
Yeah.
because it's
Do they have trees in July?
Hobby Lobby starts putting out their Christmas stuff in like July and
That's
August.
wild.
I know, very wild. But that's the only store I know specifically that puts it out. I'm gonna probably end up buying like a tree from Home Depot or something
Yeah.
because they do seem to have well put together trees. Um, better than the stuff that I've seen at Target and at Walmart. This one came from At Home. At Home had a really nice 12-foot tree, but I ain't got nowhere to put 12-foot tree.
The funny thing though is like growing up, I didn't know they like people had because everybody that I knew had artificial trees.
Yeah.
I thought like real trees was just something they did in the movies.
Mm-mm.
Like that's crazy. But it's like why it smells too, don't it? It
It smells
smells
like
like
pine.
pine, right?
Yeah. But you can go buy there's these thing, I think they're called sensicles,
Uh huh.
where they look like an ornament, but they smell like pine.
Oh, okay.
And you just hang them on your tree and you throw them away at the end of the season because
Man,
they don't have no smell no more after that.
I know putting up the tree when I was a kid was a big thing. You see everybody pulling out the tree. Like my grandmama had it in the closet in the basement,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just in the original box like we do, and you just pull it out. It looked much bigger when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
When I was, you know,
My mama's tree looked so intimidating as a kid.
yeah,
Now as an adult, I just be like, it's too many parts to her tree
yeah,
because her
yeah.
tree, like how ours, you take it out and then you fan.
You got to put it in
Yep.
the one. Yeah, we had the tree like that. And I was like, man, and that was the fun part. 'Cause
And you had to go through and match all of the
yeah,
ends
yeah, yeah,
to get the layers right.
yeah. And we had that same type of tree, man. But it was like fun. But now it's like you want to see the kid, and I get it. You want to see the kids put the tree up, and they have fun with it. It's funny because they can't reach the top. You be like, Dad, can you put this up here? Yeah, here you go. But
Not quite. He was going to take over the step stool.
yeah,
And he still wasn't going to get taller than Lily.
it's funny because I feel like the mom that be sitting back watching their kids put up this tree.
I bought us two small trees to go around my fireplace, which once we get the fireplace clean, that's probably not going to be the best place to have trees.
Where's that?
Like in front of the fireplace. Once we have
Yeah,
it cleaned and we start using it,
yeah,
it's not going to be the best place
yeah. We probably need to move that tree.
to have the trees. But for the holiday season,
Mm-hmm.
they'll sit right there. But I bought 2 new trees yesterday because at home had a doorbuster on them. So I'm gonna let Lily and Quad decorate those trees. I mean,
Oh,
technically they decorated this one, but I chose the ornaments.
yeah,
I'm gonna let them choose the ornaments that go on the trees down there.
yeah. I should have recorded it, but
You can record those.
we record all the time of putting up the tree, and half the time we don't put the video out.
Over half.
Man, but no, man, I like this the time of year that I really enjoy, and I'm learning to enjoy it a little bit better because of the kids. Because like you, for so long, you're so used to Christmas is like, gift giving and all that stuff, but you don't realize how much the kids enjoy it.
Hmm.
And just to see the joy and the happiness, and they're able to do more now, especially Lily. Um, I get into it a little bit more, you know.
Sharon, I'm looking at these trees. They're actually really nice looking. I just
What tree? A balsam
Balsam
Hill?
Hills. I mean, yeah, Balsam Hills.
That's a brand of tree.
Yeah, I'm on their website.
Uh,
They expensive though.
yeah.
This is definitely a buy after Christmas and see if you can get some more off.
Oh yeah.
They got up to 50% off. And the only trees so far I see that are 50% off are 7.5 feet and 9 feet.
So
And them trees over $1,000. Like regular price.
we need to review a Christmas movie.
Yeah, so far we've watched 2 Christmas movies.
Yeah,
We
and we got
watched
the Grinch tomorrow or tonight.
I hadn't decided
I
when we were gonna
promise you
watch the
guys,
Grinch.
I'm gonna put some more than 5 videos out for Vlogmas,
Okay. That's your
but
goal is 5.
my minimum is 5.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go for 25. Ain't it 25? Ain't that what it's supposed to be?
Christmas is 25. So it's technically 24.
Yeah, something's coming out.
Okay.
Um, and it's gonna say Vlogmas. That's what
Why
Vlogmas.
don't you do 12 days of Christmas?
No, I don't want to. No, man. Why go big or go home?
Okay. Right.
I'm going big.
Yeah.
What Pastor Troy say? We do it big.
I said,
No, but getting in the holiday spirit.
Obviously. Tommy put on his pajamas and called my mama and said, I just need somebody to see me in my Christmas fit.
Man, and I don't like this Christmas outfit, this Christmas pajama, because they don't have pockets.
Yeah, that was from the year that we told everybody I was pregnant with Quad. So what was that? 21.
Yeah.
And we wanted family matching pajamas, and we had the hardest time finding pants long enough for my
Yeah.
stepdad.
Yeah.
So this was the only ones that me and mama liked and could fit him.
Nope, Tabitha. Go big, or then you flip.
Go big or 5 days Eagles.
Right.
Ooh.
No, man, I'm gonna work on it, man. Because it seems fun, but vlogging is a challenge to me mentally, because it's like, do y'all see inside my nose? Like, it's the camera. Like, if I'm outside, the nervousness of recording outside, like, you look dumb anyway talking to a phone, but then you holding a big camera talking to it, and like, it's me. It's a mind over matter thing, and I ain't got over the matter yet. So, oh, okay. But yeah, man, I'm gonna work on that, man. Just trying to figure it out. Um, but I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about this year because I saved throughout the year and planned for like gifts and stuff like that. Like, I truly thought out what I wanted people to have or get people.
Good for you. I still got 2 gifts that I can't figure out.
And like, I'm gonna have to get you what I want you to have. I got you something, but what I wanted to get you, I couldn't get. So I gotta wait. So It's coming though. You might get it
There was
like
no surprise in Tommy's Christmas gift
at
from
all.
me.
But I'm cool with that though.
I told him what I was gonna get, and then I put it in the garage.
She sure did. And I went in the garage and I'm probably gonna unbox it and make a video of
It's so big
it.
that I can't hide it anywhere, even if I wanted to. And I wasn't going to wait until the week of Christmas
Yeah.
to buy it. So there's that.
Um, but yeah, man, like I'm ready for it, man. Hopefully you guys are too. Something I'm like looking forward to, but I'm not going to the movies to see it. Is Wicked. The
Mhm,
Wizard of Oz has always been a movie that I really like,
mhm,
and it's like it's one of those movies that I don't know why I like it. You
mhm.
know what I'm saying? But it's always funny.
We should watch The Wiz.
When I found out that they made a Wiz, I was so excited because one, first off, I don't like musicals,
That's why I told you wasn't gonna want to watch Wicked.
but that was a jam. The Wiz was a jam. But I don't know. The Wizard of Oz was just so cool when I first saw it. I'll sit down and watch it now.
So, side note, I know you're talking about this, but because you brought up musicals, when you go to New York, are you going to see a Broadway play?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like that's for the experience.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm more so like I want to experience the things,
Hmm.
even though I may not like it. You know, make it like because the music, like
I think the musical that I saw I saw Phantom of the Opera. It was good, but it wasn't my choice.
yeah, yeah,
We had a group decision, and
yeah,
it was like 30 of us.
yeah.
So it was just like
But
this is what the 30 of us could agree on.
I mean, like for musicals, for me, it's like I would listen to it, but make the story, you know, like Contagious is a musical.
It's not a
It
musical.
is a musical.
It's,
When they put the music video to it, they were acting.
there was a music video. It's not a musical.
But it's you can consider it a musical. But they were acting. But thank you, High Vibe. But I can't wait till it comes out on
Streaming.
on streaming because I don't know, for some reason I just don't go to the movies no more.
Because everything can be watched in your house. I think the last movie we went to see was it was right before COVID.
Yeah,
We went to see what's that, Issa Rae and Lakeith, The
the
Photograph.
photograph, yeah.
That was the last movie we went to the movies to. No, you've been to the movie since then, because you and Lily went to see Mario for
Oh yeah, we did.
whose
We did.
birthday was it? CJ's or
Yeah,
Alex's?
CJ.
CJ's birthday.
But no, but no, I
And that's when
definitely
I realized my friends were fancy.
could they
They rented out a theater,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, so this."
It's not as
I know it's
expensive
not. I'm just
as you
saying.
would think. It seems like it should be, but it's
I know it's not as expensive as you think, but that was my like standpoint of been in two rent. Well, I've only been in one. You've been in two rented out theaters at this point
yeah.
for family and for friends that are like family.
I didn't watch the piano lesson, but I did see Rod Peace. Rod Peace is a good movie, and it depicts the story of or for me, my thought process, I know you haven't seen it.
Mm-mm.
My thought process in that
I'm sorry, I
was
didn't know
he
what this
carried
is.
so much that he had to you know, he felt like he had to get their back. And the reason why I don't think like he had to be so much for his family.
Mhm.
And I don't think that way.
I don't know this story,
Yeah, Rob Peace was it's a true story.
but I don't know this story. Is what I'm
So
saying.
you want me to explain it real
You don't
quick?
have to.
I'm gonna give you a
Is
quick
it something that
synopsis.
I should watch?
I mean, you can.
Would you watch it again?
Yeah, I'll probably check it out again, but I would watch it again just so I could talk about it.
Oh, okay.
You know, I enjoyed it, but you know,
So is the piano lesson on Netflix?
yeah, the piano
Okay.
lesson has Denzel Washington's sons in it.
Candy did I think that was the piano lesson that Candy did on Broadway. Candy
Who's
Burrs from Real
oh
Housewives.
yeah.
Yeah. Like she didn't do it, like she's producing it.
Uh that was a music that was something I gotta see this. I gotta see the movie.
What?
The
Wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah, it is a musical.
Um
Well, good morning, Chanel.
Good morning, Chanel. Well,
Um,
I'm glad you're here. we been here. Uh,
um, um.
the
Oh
piano
gosh,
lesson was on Broadway.
yes, that's what I was just telling you.
Oh, that's crazy. I bet you that was wild to see. Is that Katie?
We have it, girl. I knew you was gonna ask that as soon as I saw your
I asked
name.
about it and I asked
He did.
Artika.
He brought it up like 2 weeks
Look,
ago.
I asked Artika to pull it up
He did not
and
ask
she
me to pull
never
it up. He
pulled
said,
it up.
"What's the name of that show she keep asking
It
us about watching?"
it ain't my fault. I
And I
tried.
said, "Tough love," and he said, "Oh, okay," and he walked out the room.
That ain't what happened. That ain't what I remember.
Let me tell you,
Anyway,
what they call
nah,
it,
we talking about Wicked.
revisionist history.
We was talking about Wicked.
Tammy is a revisionist when it comes to history. My sister saw it firsthand this week.
What?
Your revisionist history
No,
about the
man. That's
garage and the
that's
cake
no,
pan.
man. No, no, no. Let me tell you. Let me
He's
tell you
about to
about
lie.
this
Don't even
chick.
worry about it. He about to lie.
No, you brought it up.
But you about
So
to lie.
look, Artika made a cake, a peach cobbler pound cake. The thing is amazing, man. And so she was like, I need my cake pan. I said, an irrational person put it up. So you probably have to think irrationally about where it's at.
Mhm.
And true to form, it was in an irrational place. So Artika goes in the garage. Our garage is crazy. Like
It's a
it's,
mess.
it's every stuff is everywhere. Sawdust is everywhere.
Paint is everywhere.
Paint is everywhere. Stuff is everywhere.
It's dry paint, but it's still paint.
Artika goes in there, can't find it. She went in there twice.
I think it was like 4 times.
She went in there 3 times by herself, couldn't find it. So she said, "Hey, can you help me find it?" I said, "Okay, cool." Between her saying, "Help me find it," and me actually going into the garage, 30 minutes has passed. So I don't forgot what I'm in the garage for.
Now, during this same time frame, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my nieces are about to leave. He says, I guess I'm gonna go outside and help her get this Christmas stuff in the house. He doesn't remember saying that though.
Yeah.
He goes outside. We start bringing in the Christmas
No, no, no,
things.
no. You skipping a step. So so what happens is that I go outside, I put my stuff on because it's cold. I go outside.
Yeah, I don't know
Her
what's going on in Georgia right now.
her
'Cause
sister
they tripping.
pulls up, and we stop, talk to her. I'm thinking she got a gift for me, but she don't. And so
I don't know why you thought that was for
she,
you.
I don't know. And she gave the kids her gift and everything like that. And we're in the garage. Our ticket immediately starts pulling that Christmas stuff. All right, well, let me get this Christmas stuff out. Next thing you know, we go back in the house. I'm like, dang. She asked, "You ain't see the cake pan?" I'm thinking to myself, I ain't even look for the cake pan. I forgot about that.
You want water?
Went back in the garage,
there on the
stood from the garage, looking into the house, cake pan sitting on the chair in the garage. And it's like, where's Waldo? I took a picture, sent it to Artika, and the rest is history. That's what happened, and that's what I'm sticking with.
Okay, whatever.
It's a book.
Yes, Tommy.
What happened? So how is it different from anyway? I just want to check it out.
You gonna read them?
No, I'm not gonna read the book.
I was about to say, listen.
I'm not gonna listen to it either. I'd rather watch the movie, man. But nah, The Wizard of Oz is a dope movie, man, and the fact that the Wicked tells the story of the witch.
Mhm.
Is it more witches?
Yeah, if it's the Wicked Witch of the West, why wouldn't it be another witch?
Yeah, that's why I thought. Somebody at work told me that no, it's just the Wicked Witch of the West. I was like,
I
all
don't
of them
think that they
sisters.
go into detail about these other witches.
Is listening to it?
Yes, it's reading.
Oh, okay. I might check it out, man. She said it's funny.
How many hours is it? What are you doing?
He reaching for a biscuit.
The fact that he got a biscuit and he just been sitting here tearing this biscuit up.
Man, you know that boy eat a biscuit all day. Um,
I'm actually about to look it up and see how long it is. 20 hours.
20 hours. That that's
My God,
that's
today.
a week if you're listening to it.
I listened to
How big is the book?
more books. when I was working an hour from the house,
Yeah,
because you could get a book completed in a week.
yeah. Um, Speaking of movies and documentaries and stuff, Shine did a documentary. I don't know if you guys know who Shine is, but Shine was a rapper from, I want to say, the late '90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Got sent to jail because of Diddy,
Uh-huh.
and well, not because of Diddy, but the story is what he do?
Yes, I do use Libby.
He shot in a club,
He doesn't though.
and I guess in New York. No, I don't. I just buy the books.
I don't understand why he don't.
Because I forget about the Audible thing, and then there it is. One day I had 8 credits. I was like, and I put it on hold. Me and the lady was talking. She was like, I was like, I just have all these credits, and I ain't using them. She was looked, and she was like, I'm gonna put it on hold for you for about 3 months. Call back in 3 months. We're gonna look at it, and I might have to put it back on hold till you use these credits. And so she messed with me in a long way. But I like Audible though, man. It makes things easy.
I mean, I like Audible too, but I also listen on Libby. I had to pause. No, I canceled my Audible because I just be sitting out here with
On the
lingering credits.
telephone, she heard my voice.
Anywho, Shine.
Yeah, Shine. So Shine was thrown in jail, put in jail early 2000s. Um
He was the one that went to jail during the Diddy J Lo gun in the club situation.
yeah, I never really understood why.
Because
Like,
you're not supposed to have a gun in New York City.
right, I didn't know that until me and you talked about it. It's called The Honorable Shine on Hulu. And currently Shine is like, he's not the prime minister, but like he's like
Is he the deputy? No, he's not.
he's
I don't know.
something. He's a
Let me look
political
up his
person in Belize.
he's the leader of the opposition of Belize
Yeah. And so he's actually
in the House
looking.
of Reps and the leader of the Belize United Democratic Party.
Oh, okay. So he's actually looking to, become the prime minister. His dad had something to do with it, but um Sean was an amazing rapper to me
Hmm.
who had a distinct sound and voice.
He definitely had a distinct voice.
A lot of people compared him to Biggie, which I get it. It's they sound alike and stuff like that. But um, so like he went to a club. Diddy was in the club. J Lo was in the club. They got into an
He was
argument.
Diddy's artist.
Yeah,
You
he was
can't
he was
leave that
Diddy's
out either.
artist. Um, and when Diddy got into it with somebody at the club, Shine says he saw somebody else pulling the gun out, and he pulled his gun and shot. Um,
A girl got shot in the
Girl
face.
got shot in the face, and she was like, "Diddy shot me."
Hmm.
The interesting part for me, or the most interesting part, was how Shine was the only one that like went to jail
Hmm.
and then got deported. And I think
And he
that,
got deported because he was born in Belize
yeah, and
and felony conviction. Gotta
right, and
go.
I think the story that's being told does not go along with what was told then, and I find that to be interesting. And then it ties back to the Diddy situation today because we watched that. Well, I watched it, you watched it, and then I kind of like watched it a little bit with you. But at the end, when he was talking about the situation, I was like, Diddy's gonna get a lot of folks in trouble,
Hmm.
and it's a type of trouble that some people were just in the room,
Hmm.
and saw some things, and they're gonna be a participant of because I mean, like he basically turned his back on Sean.
Yeah. When they were going through the legal battle, Diddy was like, "Don't talk to me. Don't come around here. I ain't fool with you. You don't fool with me. Figure it out."
Yeah,
Diddy,
and Sean was 19 at the time.
mhm,
Like that's the crazy part too. We don't think about how young
these people were.
these people were at that time because we were like for us, we were younger than them,
Mhm.
and then we're looking at it like, oh, they should have known better. But honestly and
Should
truly,
you at 19? I mean, you should have known better to not have this gun in the club.
yeah,
But given your lifestyle,
right, right. Like, and the thing about it was with the situation that Sean was explaining was the guy that he shot at was a guy that was shooting at him previously.
because Shine had been shot before as well.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting. I didn't know much about his upbringing because obviously it sounds really mean to say, but who cares? Like
Right.
in at that point in
Right.
life,
Right.
I
Right.
didn't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but it was interesting to see, to hear the story of like his mom leaving Belize, coming to the US. His daddy wouldn't even sign his birth certificate because his daddy was a politician and didn't want to be associated.
He was the bastard child of a politician.
Yeah, the interesting thing though is
I
that
used to think bastard was a cuss word, but then I looked up the meaning of it, and I was like, all of us are out here bastards, except our children.
mm-mm. Okay.
Oh, you don't ever think about that?
I don't. Anywho, um,
My mama wasn't married when she
what was
had me.
I about to say? Because you
Something
just
about
really threw that.
Shine's dad being a politician. That's where you were.
Oh yeah, his uncle. So when his mom moved to the States to New York to like better herself and basically set up a home for Shine to come to, his aunt and uncle took him in and took care of him until he came to the US for good.
Hmm.
And his uncle was like, yeah, his daddy came back here all the time.
Yeah, that was the
Do you see
confusing
this?
part. Yeah, I see it now.
um, but like Sean talks about his dad like his dad was just completely absent and
No, his dad talks about that. His dad was like when it got up to a point. I don't know if it was when he moved to the States.
which would be difficult to see you.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but what he told them was, "I have a new family, and you just pretty much out there, like basically turned his back on his child."
No, I get it. I'm saying, but like he made it seem like his dad never had a relationship with him. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
And they were like, nah, his daddy was here all the time. Came to see him, would take him with him,
yeah,
all this stuff. But for some reason, like it was portrayed as if he never was around. But all in all, it was a good documentary. I felt like they granted I didn't have any missing pieces to the story, but it seemed like they cleared up everything they could have cleared up.
hmm
Um I do think that it's going to open the door for a Diddy doc,
yeah.
not
Oh
produced by
man,
50 Cent.
it's it's definitely coming, and it's gonna be something to watch because it's gonna kind of like we're gonna see a lot of stuff whenever he goes to trial. It's gonna be after the trial because that what tells the whole story
Mhm.
or kind of get it. She said, "I'm not doing another subscription." Man, but that's what tells the whole story. So
What did we
Black
got? We got
Friday,
Hulu for 99
yeah,
cents. So if you willing to
yeah,
spend a
Hulu,
dollar a month,
Hulu for 99 cents, and then you could get Stars for
another 99
another
cents.
99 cents for a year. Peacock,
99 cents a month
yeah,
for a year.
99 cents a month. Peacock was $20 a year for Black Friday. That ends on Monday. I think it ends on Monday, like all of these.
Either tomorrow or Monday. I can't remember exactly.
So we jumped on that because Peacock got a new show called The Jackal. That's pretty good.
Nah, it's
No,
not
not
Hulu
Hulu
Live.
Live.
We ain't splurging on that now.
Nah, because I was looking at the prices for Hulu Live, and I was like, "Dog, you can get YouTube TV for 2 months for like $50, I think. That's they sale." And
We got a code.
no, we don't.
Yes, we do.
A code for what?
It gives us money towards our YouTube TV.
Do it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. It's something else. I don't know.
Now, let me see what it is.
But yeah, so yeah, I think this one opens the door.
Refer a friend and get $45.
But I think this one opens the door with Diddy and we're gonna see. But it was a good documentary. I think they told the story really, really well. And
Mhm.
that's the things I like to see. I watched the documentary on John Bonet.
John Benet Ramsey.
Yeah, John Benet Ramsey. And so disappointed in the police up there because they didn't do anything to find this child's killer.
I remember, obviously I was a child when this happened because she was 6 and we're 3 years older than her.
Yeah.
So 9. I remember all the news coverage, like walking in the room and hearing
Hmm.
the news being on. But like for this to have happened and it's still unsolved
Yeah.
is wild to me.
I don't think they're gonna solve that
And I
case.
still always thought that it was somebody in the house.
I always thought um listening to it, I didn't think the dad, the mom. I did think the brother. Now I don't have a way to prove it. I don't have an idea or anything like that. But I did think it
And
was
because
her.
it was strangulation,
Yeah.
there's no like gunpowder
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
or
yeah. It's not a lot of things, but because the way I look at it is, it's too many things that said it happened. That said somebody in the house did it.
Mhm. And the fact that the family then stopped, I don't want to say they became uncooperative, but they just stopped talking to the
See
police.
that for me, that didn't do anything.
That's
Like
weird though.
it is weird, but the thing that makes me think about, hey, it might have been the brother that was 5 years older than her, was because in order for somebody to know how to get in your house, the way that they did, they had to have been there
Mhm.
because nobody would think, oh, let me go because it was under a grate. Nobody would think, let me go in the grate and look in here,
Mhm.
and bust this window right here to get into the basement. The way they house, walking through their house, it's like, man, like you had to be in here,
You was already in the house.
right,
And you made a scene.
right. You knew where things were because, uh, you strangled this child.
Mhm.
You penetrated her with the mom's crafts paintbrush. I'm like, it's just too much of a known thing. I was like the brother or somebody that was a family friend that was there.
Mhm.
But I was like, the police didn't investigate this well enough because they only pointed their finger at the parents.
Mhm.
I think everybody should have been a suspect until you ruled them out.
Mhm.
But again, another thing to kind of like think about too is that year that was the first homicide that they had.
Mhm. I'm laughing at him because he walks like an old man.
Yeah. But I checked that out too. That's on Netflix as well. And thinking about parents and parenting, y'all see how it transition
Go
from
ahead,
nah,
Tommy.
nah, y'all gotta
Good
hear this.
job,
Y'all
Tommy.
gotta hear this,
Great,
man.
great
Cause you see how
job.
I transition from Shine to another documentary. Now I'm finna talk about
Give
this.
Daddy a hand clap. Clap your hands.
he,
No.
he
Okay.
gave 5.
He said
Uh,
no.
so I don't know when this happened. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure when this happened, but a Georgia mom got arrested. Um, let's just say
I'm
in November, she got arrested for reckless endangerment to a child or something like that. And what happened was her 10-year-old son, now 11, but at the time he was 10, walked, let's say, a mile
He
um
walks
the
to Brooklyn to bring her back a
to the
cheesecake.
to the Dollar General,
Mhm.
walking to the store. Probably have did this walk with with people before on plenty of times because he has older siblings. And he walked to the store by himself. I think somebody called the police saying that he was
He was
walking to
walking.
the store,
Mhm.
and the police picked him up. I don't know if he ever made it to the store.
This was rural Georgia.
Yeah, it's a small town and stuff like that. And the issue or the big controversy is the mom got arrested.
They brought the boy home,
Yeah.
left him there, and then came back hours later
Mm-hmm.
to arrest her.
Yeah.
And she said the last time I checked, it wasn't illegal for a kid to walk to the store. And then they said it is when they're 10 years old. I don't know that there are strict laws surrounding things. Like, okay, I have never lived in a rural area, but I have frequented rural areas. Like as a kid, my granddad moved back to the little town in Mississippi that he grew up in. And kids in rural areas live a very different life than city kids. And I mean city and suburban kids alike.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot more freedom to just roam in a town of 300 people.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not saying that he should or should not have been walking a mile. I don't want to walk a mile, so I wouldn't send my kid to walk a mile. But I also know that as a kid in the summer going to my grandparents' house, I walked a lot further than I would have in the city.
Mm-hmm. Right. Because things are more special. She lives on 16 acres. And she's like, yeah, man, go do your thing. Just come back.
Man, I have been sent to the store as a minor to buy a pack of cigarettes.
Don't tell nobody that, man.
They didn't give me the
No, I'm
cigarettes.
just saying. Just stop telling people that story. Man.
But you when you're in the country, you just live a different lifestyle.
So my question is, because it's something that we have to think about, because I was talking to my mom and I was like, when, you know, me and my sister are a year apart, 13 months.
Barely.
So it's yeah, right. So it's like
Not even 13 full
nah,
months.
12 months and 3/4 or something like that. So you think about um like at what age is it appropriate for kids to start doing more things independently? Because even now, like Lily's 5, and there's certain things that we allow her to do by herself, like get herself ready to go, or we don't let her deal with the kitchen, but she can sweep the floor, even though it's not great.
It's a terrible sweeping job, but she does it.
Yeah,
She vacuums the floor.
right.
Terrible job, but she does it.
So it's like you start to think about at what age can your kids start to do things. Like I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, "You still go outside with your her children are like 7, I think,
Mhm,
7 or 8."
mhm.
And I was like, "You still go outside with your kids?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "At what point do you allow your kids to go outside by themselves?" You know, yeah, things are completely different now for because we grew up in a time similar to yours, Sharon, is that we could go outside. Now it was different because you know, man, what are you doing?
Hey, go put my nutcracker back.
But it's like we could go outside, play with the neighborhood kids, and we're safe, right? We had to come back in when it got dark. But for the
Yeah,
kids
hold on.
today, it's like so much stuff they can get into. But it's like like this lady got arrested for me seemingly for a child to do something regular. You know what I'm saying? And that's for me. It's like wow, like what's the rules on raising our kids at this point? Because the last thing I want to do is be like get arrested for something they gonna did that I thought was okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now this lady has to deal with unnecessary fees, because it costs to be arrested in some shape, form, or fashion. The kids have to like they're homeschools. I'm assuming she's doing the homeschooling. You
I
know,
think they're now left at home by themselves while she I don't know if their daddy around.
yeah, I don't know if their dad is around or not, but their granddad is there.
Oh,
Like he lives with them, so it's somebody grown there. I don't think all she got 4 kids, and I don't think they all are like I don't think any of them are grown. Um, she said she spent an hour and a half in jail that day and was fingerprinted, had a mug shot taken, and had to change into orange jail clothes. After she was released, the Georgia Division of Family and Children Services presented her with what it's called a safety plan. includes GPS tracking to Soren's cell phone and designating a safety person to be a guardian to the children if she leaves. Among other provisions, Patterson says she refused to sign it. I think DeLucas is her lawyer or something like that. Yeah. I don't want to say much older, but you're older than us.
I'm gonna say I ain't nowhere near retirement age.
Nah, I still got a lot of years left. Um, somebody the lawyer says she should not have to sign a plan that wouldn't make him any safer. He wants the thirds to drop the charges and says the case represents an absurd overreach. Um, the police and DFCS services said they wouldn't comment on the specifics of the case, and the district attorney's office did not respond to a request. So I just don't know how to feel. I don't really know how to think about it, or what to think because it's like an interesting thing because it's like, well, what do you do? How old can a kid go walk to the store by themselves? Or how old, at what point do you have to, can they watch themselves?
So in Georgia, the legal age to stay home alone, they say it depends on the child's maturity, which I don't like answers like that.
Yeah, because it's very subjective.
Right. Um, but they say children 8 or younger should not be left alone. 9 to 12 may be left alone for brief periods of time, which is less than 2 hours. And then 13 and older, they can be left alone for up to 12 hours and may babysit if authorized by the parent. Now, I know that people that are in our age range at 10 years old were able to stay at home by themselves and were just told, don't answer the door for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that that extends far beyond
Yeah, yeah,
our age range going up. But it's just really interesting because there are no legal ramifications on you can be left home if it's like instead of basing it on maturity, and obviously this person wasn't left, this child wasn't
yeah,
left home, they left home.
yeah.
um
What if he was running away?
that's actually what I was about to say. It would be very different if he was a runaway. You wouldn't have charged the parent with anything.
Right. He took it upon himself to leave.
You would have just been like, oh my god, he's safe. But I guess because that wasn't her reaction,
Yeah,
they felt like they needed to do something. I wonder how many people live in this town.
I'm not really sure. Um,
I'm about to look it up because I
I
can't remember the name
I,
of
I,
the
I
town.
don't know, man. It's I always think about my situation, and because my sister and I were so close in age, it was kind of like we watched each other. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we made sure each other we were maturing at the like. Of course, she probably matured a little bit more than I did. She learned how to use the stove before I did,
Mm-hmm.
but we basically was there together. Like
Yeah.
if we was at the house by ourselves, we was there together. But once I got to middle school, we never was at the house by ourselves because we lived with my grandmother. But it'll be times where everybody's gone. You know,
So in 2020 census, the population of this county was 25,000.
yeah,
The city that we live in has more people in it than that,
yeah,
and
right,
we don't live in a large
right.
city.
So we know it's a small town, and I don't know, I don't get it. I just hope everybody drops this thing. And the thing about the safety plan that makes sense.
Mhm.
Why would she sign something that does not make him safer?
Mm.
The only thing I see it does is it makes it where she has a locator on him, which that's a good idea,
Mhm.
solid idea. But it it as far as like making him like changing a aspect of things, it would make him safer.
Yeah. Would you have let your sister walk alone even though she was older?
Like if she was going somewhere, Yeah. Like if she was going somewhere I didn't want to go,
But 9 times out of 10, with
but she wasn't walking nowhere. If
I
she
don't know
walked
where
to the
y'all
store,
live
me and her
prior.
was gonna go to the store.
Like I have seen where y'all live prior to
Yeah.
moving back to your grandmother's house, but I don't know exactly where. But I can't imagine that your sister would have walked anywhere beyond like the dollar store or the grocery
Yeah,
store,
right.
which was literally across the street.
Yeah, but like when we live, I had to take you by the apartments we lived in.
Like I've been to them, but I just
Yeah.
geographically I can't be like they would have went to this
Yeah,
store
yeah, yeah.
or whatever. But at your grandmother's old house, I know where y'all
But
would have went
then
because it was right there.
but then also we have to look at it too. That was a city,
Hmm.
you know. It's different in the city from the country because the thing about it is for him, he probably walking alongside the highway to get to the store that didn't have red lights. So the danger is he get hit by a car, him not paying attention.
I know in the country where my grandparents live, there were 10-year-olds driving cars.
Yeah,
Like people were teaching their children to drive
right,
vehicles.
right.
So you'd have been more likely to have a kid pass you that can barely see over the steering wheel than to see a kid walking.
Man, when the last time you seen somebody like laid all the way back in they car driving? I never got that.
It's been a minute.
I'd be like, man, I'm short. I can't reach the pedal or see over the
That's
steering
just
wheel.
it seems uncomfortable.
It does.
But anywho.
Yeah. Anyway, um, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like so many things could have happened, but you know, I don't think the extreme should have been we're gonna arrest the mom.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's a conversation to be had, or just if you felt like from a standpoint of the police, right?
Mhm.
If you felt like this kid was being mistreated in some shape, form, or fashion, and you can look at people and tell there's a sense of mistreatment.
Mhm.
But if the kid was just trying to walk to the store, take him to the store and take him back.
Their school district has 5 schools,
Oh,
three of
really?
which are elementary.
Huh?
Three of which are elementary.
Dang. So they all go to different. They go to three different elementary schools,
And then the
and
whole
they
county goes to the same
to the
middle
same middle
school,
school and high
same high
school.
school.
Yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, guys, it's been an hour. We got a lot of stuff to do today. We definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with us this morning. Um, Bolo, be on the lookout
Here we go.
for here we go. These are my wish lists for December. Be on the lookout for all the new content we're gonna drop. I'm definitely gonna try this vlogmas thing. So let's we're gonna start tomorrow, man. We're gonna see what we put out, man. So you guys support that. Tell me, keep up the good work, Tommy, because it's coming. I feel like Coach Prime. We coming. So
You slack.
nah,
I
nah, he beat 12 now.
know.
24 days of Christmas. Well, I guess that starts me on the second then, don't it?
No.
That starts on the first?
And
All
you
right.
go to Christmas Eve.
What happens on Christmas Day?
Nothing. It's Christmas. Everybody's doing something other than watching your videos.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, we in here. So we doing it. I'm down to do it. So um now y'all gonna see at a point where I'm just ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
So don't blame my you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let me get out of here, guys. Let us get out of here. We appreciate you. It's Saturday. Go out and do something fun. And yeah, we out.
Tell everybody bye.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.